Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. This is a chit chat. Y'all know when I come on with chit chat, that means it's something that Gemini needs to hear to the soul, from the mind, the heart, the soul. This energy been pulling on me. So this may not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, it's okay. But if anything resonates with you, I ask that you support me by giving a thumbs up. If you just like the way that I'm doing this chit chat, we got love here, Gemini. It says, I commit to the practice of working the good in all things, or seeing the good in all things. I'm off, okay? So, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Love. Gemini, I get it. This is a time where we are definitely in our emotions and not in our head. But some of our Geminis out here are forgetting that, yeah, we are emotional and we can get into our emotions. But at the same token, who are you? You are a Gemini that constantly is in your head, thinking about situations and the right thing to do. You was created as an air sign, and that's who you are, okay? We leave emotions to those that really needs to connect to their emotions most of the time. But it looks like with this new moon, full moon, that new moon and the full moon that we have, and especially into Leo, it's about family and trust and love and relationship and having fun. But I'm feeling like some of you Geminis are getting off track because your emotions are running wild. Some of you got people around you that's got you more in your emotions than what it is you truly know and truly believe. Empathy. You having a lot of that for people. You're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to hold on. You're trying to be peaceful. You're trying to show up differently than you've shown in the past. Now, the last reading y'all had was Keep It Gangster. It is so crazy, I must tell y'all. When I thought about Keep It Gangster, I had to look up Ice Cube. I didn't even know he was a Gemini. But Gemini, Ice Cube is a Gemini, okay? And you got balance come out. Gemini, you got to balance your emotions with what it is you truly know. You can have empathy for people, right? You can relate with them. You can help them. You can want to be there for them. But at the end of the day, you got to balance this out because you got discipline here. And discipline is needed on this journey. These your soul's journey card, all right? We got guilt. Something you having guilt about. Something you may feel you didn't put enough in, or somebody didn't put whatever they needed to put in, and you're feeling guilty about it. You're feeling guilty for their actions. Not right. That ain't cool at all. Health. It could be affecting your health. Sleepless nights. And you know why? It's sleepless nights and anxiety because you know better. At the end of the day, you know better. Imagination. Gemini, you got so many goals and dreams, and somebody is throwing you off, or a situation is throwing you off. It is time to now move into that direction of accepting who you are and doing what it takes. I'm not telling you not to love this person or situation around you and to not have some type of empathy for them. But at the end of the day, if you're not balanced, you're not good to anyone, especially yourself. Okay? With discipline, it comes a time where you have to realize that everything has to happen in a certain order, and you don't have to wait for it. All right? So I don't know if you're trying to discipline yourself to wait on someone, or wait on a certain outcome, but I feel you have all the tools that you need to do whatever it is that you need to do. Rather, this is a relationship that you truly has been waiting on to turn out in a different way, take a different turn. Now, I'm not telling you this person don't love you. I'm not telling you can't have this person. What I'm saying is you have got to get some discipline. You've got to get back into knowing exactly who you are, what you deserve, and what your dreams are. Your imagination. What have you been dreaming of? What is it that you truly want? Because I'm just going to tell you, I feel there's some people around you gaslighting you. And that is to keep you steady, to keep you in a place where they can keep tabs on you or touch on you, or that you don't move too fast without them understanding or seeing the direction in which you're going. And that's all cool if they have good intentions. But if someone's gaslighting you just to keep you stable or keep you sturdy or keep you from moving forward, you need to look into that. Okay? Because it's messing with your energy. It's messing with your health. It's messing with your balance, your financial situation, your goals, your dreams. You're not being clear in the mind because you're in your emotions. And emotions is necessary in life for sure. But at the same token, you must understand that don't feel guilty if you have to express yourself to someone. That you love them and you care for them, but you can't keep waiting on them to decide that you're it. You can't keep waiting for them to decide that they're going to do something better to enhance the relationship that they have with you. Now, this does not have to always be a lover. It could be. But it could be a family member. It could be a job. It could be a project that you want to work on. And for some reason or another, there's some energies around you that is really keeping you off balance. It's taken away from who you are. It's not building a strong structure. It's building a weak structure that won't last. And that's because you're the strong part of this structure. And if you're not strong, then this structure will fall anyway. Okay? I feel that it has to do with you. And if it has to do with you, then you have to be the strong one in this situation to come to an understanding that I can care for this situation, but I can't keep it so bottled up inside that I can't move forward. Some of you Geminis are waiting on an outcome, a letter, an email, a note. Some of you are just waiting for the next best thing, or what is it you should be doing, or what should I invest in, or how should I move forward. All of those answers will be within you the moment you start to focus on you again in balance. I'm not saying cut all of your love off from people and situations around you, but you're needing to love yourself more. You're needing to understand that you are beautiful, that you are handsome, you're sexy, you're abundant, you all of these things, okay? You have so much to offer to the world, to relationships and situations around you. Let's get an animal card here. I don't know. I'm just feeling like you're in a place where you know the right thing to do, but you're waiting on some answer to come through in order for you to move forward. What is your energy, Gemini? See the golden egg. This golden egg is success. This is you ready to hatch, ready to move forward, ready to have a new adventure, ready to start a new life, ready to commit to things differently than you did before. And when you do that, this golden egg, this is already inside of you. So it's a time of waiting for the golden egg to hatch. There's a project inside of you. There's an opportunity inside of you. There could be a love relationship that can be manifest in a healthy way, not toxic, not, I don't know, I'm hearing gaslit. Like, I feel like the flame's already lit, right? And that's because someone sees you as a golden egg. The golden goose that laid the golden egg, someone sees you, they know this, and whether it's a love or job or relationship, they know you are the golden egg. They know what you have. You think they don't know who you are. They know exactly who you are. And that is the reason why, if it's any way they can get you to prolong who you are or show up in a certain way that you hear all of those beetles. I guess that sounds like beetles, right? It's the noise, the chatter. It's them talking good game to you, right? Because the last thing they want you to do is have this golden egg hatch and there not be a part of it, all right? I feel this golden egg is buried. And it's buried because there's so much, what is it, hay maybe around it? Look like hay, you know, grass, hay, whatever. And right down in the middle is a golden egg. And I feel somebody is constantly trying to cover this egg up so no one else sees it, so no one else gets to it before they get to it, or before they're ready for this egg to hatch, or before they're ready for you to make moves, okay? We have the whale card, and then we have the cosmic egg, and then the black egg, okay? This whale card represents, and then we have the nightingale. This is speaking up. This is knowing truly what you need. That's Gemini. This, I feel this is air. It's a bird, but it's communicating with someone. Letting them know, listen, I understand what you would like to have with me, or I understand what you would like for me to do, but now you got to speak up. Because when you speak up, the light comes true. They either going to get it and get on the train with you, or they going to get their ass off and keep moving the opposite direction. And I don't mean to be a potty mouth, but I feel like somebody is not speaking in clarity and truth and in light, because you're holding yourself back from people that told you, oh, Gemini, you're too sharp-tongued, or you don't give people the benefit of the doubt, or in time I'm going to do this, or I'm planning to do this. Gemini, if you got time, fine. If you are not in a place where you are in your mind about what is the next step, then fine, you're all good. This is not for you. But for the Gemini to sit there and wants to know, what's the next adventure? What's the next love? What's my next step? What should I be building? What should I be doing with my prosperity? How should I be moving forward? Or it's clear that you do know and you're not speaking up. But what you do know is the whale. This represents wisdom. This could be guides. This could be ancestors. And I feel very older loved ones telling you what it is you need to do. Wisdom. You've been through these cycles and it's time for it to be over. But you have to make that choice. You got to make that choice to be able to understand what it is that you truly need to be moving forward to and not be held back from. You have the cosmic egg. See, this is, the cosmic egg is something trying to close you off, right? They know it's there, but I feel like it could be a snake trying to wrap around you. Something's trying to bring, connect to your light, to your goals, to your mindset, or what it is that you want. They want to be part of it. And if they can find any type of way to wrap around it to keep it contained, this is keeping contained your magic. Something's containing your magic that needs to be released. And with a snake, I feel there's some venom. And the venom is a mindset. It's not so much the heart, is that you're stepping back away from who you really are, because people have started, you started, and I know you're going to say, well, I really don't care about what people say and how they think I'm showing up. This shows different. This shows that somebody has the ability to wrap you up in your mind. The black egg. I feel this black egg is because this is where it stands at this time. And this is where it needs to be, right? So in the light and in the dark is where you sit with the golden egg, with the truth. You have the truth here. And this is where you need to be. The black egg represents toxic behaviors, toxic people around you, dark entities. And I don't mean like, you know, somebody's putting curses on you and doing those type of things. It just has you in a place where you're not shining. This dark egg has you in a place where you're doubting yourself, where you're forgetting that who you are. And that you don't have to wait for anyone to catch up to your wisdom and your understanding. If they're not there, then they're not there. If they're meant to be on your path, then perhaps they'll catch up. But I can't help but feel you're in a place where either you're keeping yourself downplayed. You're downplaying yourself. You got dreams, you got goals. And you may feel that this is too much for someone. If I open up and tell them about all these dreams and goals and ideas of things that I want, they're going to think I'm doing too much. Gemini, you ain't doing enough because you are the golden egg. If you don't hatch it, no one else will. Okay? And you think that you telling this person is, when you say whatever it is to this person, whether it's a job and you have to speak up for yourself and express to them, like, I am a benefit to this factory, to this business, to this empire. If it's a home and family, I am the stability. I'm the abundance. I'm the happiness. I'm the joy. I'm the stability in this relationship. I'm smart enough to know that I'm being contained. Like, I feel like what I'm seeing is, you know, the time glass where the sand goes down and it's a matter of time. I feel like the sand went down and it's empty at the top and you've waited long enough, but you're sitting there, it's like, you know, should I turn it upside down again and give it another go and wait till it run out? No, you should not. That time has ran out. That job has ran out. That person has ran out of time. We don't start over again. Let's go to soul helpers. I don't know who this is for. This may not resonate with all, but I'm just feeling, Geminis, y'all are in a place where you're being either manipulated, gaslighted, or someone's got so much into got you so much in your emotions that you feel your dreams are too big to share, or you know that your dreams are too big for whatever situation it is, but you're not making moves in it. You're not. And you're trying to figure it out, but the only thing you need to know is that you have what it takes. You have it already. And it's a matter of what you're going to do with it. Let's see, soul helper. What is it that can help you, Gemini, at this time to get past all of this? Okay, the tree of wishes is calling your name. I just told you, right? I just expressed to you the tree of wishes. That's imagination, wishes, dream, manifestation. You've been working on this. This is what you were showing up. This is what you planned. These are your dreams, your goals. Something's not working, Gemini. And you know it's not working. You know you've been waiting too long. You know what you've manifested, what you've asked for when it comes to success. And you've been very patient. You've done a lot of healing. You've tried to open your heart up. You've tried to see things other people way. You've tried to downplay yourself. You ain't tried to downplay yourself, but that's what you were doing. Because these energies didn't match. So you were downplaying yourself. But deep down inside, your first powerful card came out was love. And it's because of love. I don't want people to see me in this manner like I don't have emotions, like I can't show up to commitment. Yeah, you can, but is it what you want? Is it a commitment you should be showing up to? If it's a family and they're telling you, you know, like this is what I heard. You may have someone telling you, you know, you're reading too much into it. No, baby, they're not reading enough into it. Okay? This is what I'm hearing. It doesn't matter if it's family, if it's a lover, if it's a job, if it's in the community, if it's a project you've been working on, if it's a feeling, a thought that you're getting within yourself, and someone is telling you, like, you're reading too much in it. If you're asking questions, and they're like, well, why would you ask me that? Well, I asked you that because evidently I need to know an answer. Okay? And for them to be guarded about responding to you lets you further know, what are they trying to do? Constantly keep this egg from coming out. Keep you wrapped up in your mind for your manifestations, your magic, your imagination, your wishes coming true. Something's got you wrapped up. And the thing is, you have all the wisdom. You have the growth. You were put here with this wisdom. It's been clear to you. It's made clear to you what direction to go in. Now, I can't help but feel that this direction represents a time of fear, where you try to ground yourself, where you try to fit in, where you try to accept other people's situation or help them, or maybe even some of you, you know, you try to share your knowledge. You try to share your knowledge with them, but they're not wise, not like you. Not that they can't get there, but they're not there. The tree of wishes is calling your name. And you know what? The moment you accept that, you're going to find a real love that you wish for, that you manifest. You may be in something good right now. At least that's how it's showing up. But I'm feeling this is another situation of having to make the hard choices for your destination. Not destination in, but on your journey. To help get you further along on this journey, to get you from being stuck or stagnant. If you're at a place right now where you find yourself taking time out because you're really meditating and you're trying to find the answers, and maybe you're speaking to your spirit guides and stuff is not clear. Sometimes we got to do things to change the energy, and that is do something different from what you've done every day. Just one little thing will start the wheel to turning and moving. Because if you get up and you do the same thing every day, then it's the same thing every day. But if you don't start to open up and realize, I'm doing the same thing every day and I really want change, then that means you have to change something. Maybe every morning you get up and you have a cup of coffee, you're in the car by such and such a time. I know I'm that way. There's a certain time you got to be here, a certain time you want to show up here. Change it up, especially if you're the boss. Okay, maybe you show up to work every day at a certain time and you're expected there. We're going to be 20 minutes late today. Okay, maybe we ain't even going in today. We're going to work from home. Okay, there is something that you have to change in your energy so that you can start to feel more stronger and more powerful, and so that this egg can begin to hatch. And with that egg hatching, you will see change, you will see direction, you will see where it is you need to go and what truly needs to be released What is it that is really tying this up? What is this darkness? And what is this tied up snake keeping me from my manifestation? Something's messing with my golden egg. I don't know, Gemini. You know, y'all take it as a resonate. All right. Spirit, give me something on this wheel. This is the wisdom. What do we got? Teapot. We'll be talking about coffee, tea. You know all the same. Okay. It says deep friendships and someone of the same sex. Teapot. Deep friendship and someone of the same sex. It could be a female. It could be a male. It could be a male got a best friend. I don't know. But this well is, you have a lot of wisdom. And whoever this friend is, in this deep friendship, you know better. No doubt you have probably relationships or deep feelings because it says deep friendship. But do you know everybody can't go with you, Gemini? Even the best friends can't go. Some moms and some dads can't go on your journey. That's meant just for you because there's something else the divine has for you. And I'm not saying release all your friends, release all your family or some relationships or whatever, because it could be anything. But whatever this is someone that is emotionally attached to your heart, or someone that you have a lot of emotions for, or it may be a friend you felt you can invest with. You can go into business with. They don't have the same mindset as yours. This well has way more wisdom than this teapot. Now, the teapot can be old, depending on, because when I think about a teapot, I think about things in the past, you know, back when they was heating the pot up with the water. And okay, they may have some wisdom. But do they have enough to travel the path you're traveling with you? Let's see. What else we got, Gemini? Gemini, I'm hearing like, okay. I'm hearing it's time to let go. And this may not be easy, Gemini, but it's time to let go of something. Handshake. When you say goodbye to people, I don't know, I can't make it up. Y'all seen me shuffling. Handshake. I feel it so emotionally, Gemini. That you may be willing to shake this person's hand and say, you know, I gotta go. If it's meant, we'll meet again. But Gemini, you gotta shake this off. Shake this person's hand. Shake these people's hand at a job. Whatever it is, maybe you feel like you owe somebody something. Or somebody got you in your head, making you feel like you owe them something. Gemini, what you brought to the table, you know why they don't want to let go? Because you brought something there. You brought newness. You brought hope. You brought joy. You brought probably prosperity and success to a situation. And I'm feeling it's time to shake their hand and say goodbye. You got to let something go. But letting this go leads you forward. I know it does. I feel it. Like, letting someone, a job, a person, someone in the family, someone that you've maybe traveled miles with. It could be a past of finally releasing hurt and pain of situations or relationships that you've been waiting, like I'm going to move forward, but you study looking back. This relationship is over, but you study watching their page. Or I don't love them anymore, and you working with other relationships to try to keep you busy, to keep this out of your mind, out your heart. It's not working. And you're very persistent at it too. If you're doing a lot of dating, stop it. Like, focus. Like, that egg is ready to hatch. And all these different relationships and these different energies is not getting you there. Okay, I'm hearing like, but it's the one I thought will come back. They'll change. But some of you, I'm hearing like, I walked away. I'm done with that. I'm healed over it. Are you? Are you? Because something don't feel right here. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles represents a time for nourishing within yourself. Looking within yourself. Knowing what it is you have accomplished. And I feel some people may even feel like what you've accomplished. And you've had this before, Gemini. Someone may feel what you're doing and how you accomplished or how far you came, that they had some part to play in it. And maybe they did. And thank them for that time. But their time is up. Like, the Spirit sends people in our life for a reason and a season. Which one was they? Because evidently, if it's holding you back from continuing to hatch and move forward your wish fulfillment, the tree of wishes is calling your name. It's calling your name. And look at this. The wish of tree is calling your name. There's a door, and you have to choose to walk through that door, because on the other side, it's the unknown, but it's a wish. It's your, not a wish, it said wishes. They're being granted for the work you've done. The people who perhaps you have brought them so far. Perhaps they have depended on you. Perhaps you have helped them in so many ways. And then you have the guilt card. It's your guilt that's keeping you bound. Because you think you owe people more than you do. Seven of Cups under the bottom. Either stagnant or you got so many other options and you're downplaying yourself, Gemini. You're downplaying yourself. With the Five of Swords, you're in your head. And the Ten of Swords is like, let's be done with that. Let's be done with the Five of Swords. Let's be done with being stuck and stagnant, not sure what choice to make. The universe is saying, let's be done with that. The Page of Swords. You've learned all those lessons. Now it's time to move on. And look at I feel like with the birds and the light bulb, these are new ideas, new future, new friends, new community. And I'm not saying you got to leave everybody, but there's something new for you to learn and move towards. In the universe, I feel this is the universe dragging you, trying to pull on you. And you study looking back. Wait, I think there's more to learn. No, I think this person should come to me. Just give me some time. Well, you're stuck and stagnant, confused. Five of Swords. Too much chatter in your mind. Too much chatter in your head. Ten of Swords is saying you go from a 5 to a 10. Let's be done with this. Let's move forward. Let's take the lessons we learn. I hear the universe is you a Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, because you know they be having to be dragged through hell and back sometimes. And look what's under the bottom, a Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, fire, new beginning, new life, new start. Ace of Fire. This is that fire. Look where it's at. What I told you, you've been downplaying. This is that fire. This that egg. This is what's ready to hatch. And yeah, you may be emotionally, but this is, look at this. That's that chakra. That's the head. That's that fire to hatch this beautiful golden egg and have a fresh new beginning. Start something new, leaving the old for something new. Now, this could definitely be finally realizing, I can't wait on this person anymore. I can't work at this job anymore. I don't like the way I live anymore. I don't like how I'm showing up to relationships or people or family anymore. I'm losing myself. I need to find myself again. And finding yourself again hatches this golden egg. It's never left you. It's never left you, Gemini. It's always been there. But with this 5 of Swords, it's naysayers, people in your head telling you about how you walk, how you move, how you talk, how you show up, only when it works for them. They don't have nothing to say when it's working for them. But when it's not working in their favor, they got a whole lot to say. People got a whole lot to say, Gemini, when it's not working in their favor. And I think you need to give them something to talk about. Gemini, it's time to give them something. Look at this 7 of Swords. Some of you Gemini is going to run out for like a thief in the night and be out. 2 fingers up. Peace. You're going to give them something to talk about because they're going to talk about how you packed up, left, and didn't say nothing. Don't be the 7 of Swords where you try to leave that door open for you to come back. You won't need to. You are the golden egg. You're the golden goose that laid the egg. You're the fire. You're the intuition. You're the inspiration. You're the success. And that's because your spirit guides and divine is giving you this. Why? I don't know. Y'all might feel like, you know, I'm repeating myself too much. Some of you may feel like I'm repeating myself too much. So I'm just going to show it to you and let you read it. This is why. It's time for you to move to another level and receive the wishes, even if it's you all by yourself. I understand if some of you want a relationship and you want to move forward, but you'll find that perfect relationship every time. The moment you get stable, loving, healing, caring for yourself, then here comes that perfect energy that matches and they're ready to go to the next level with you. Now, I can't help but feel, Gemini, some of you are coming to a realization that there's a relationship that you know you've been holding on to. 7 of Pentacles that you knew there was no growth in it. They have the Death card. You knew you had to end that, but you were in denial. And then we have the Magician. And this is now accepting that has to come to an end. And when I say to an end, that could be a rebirth, a newness, but we're not waiting to see. No, we're not. We're moving forward. And we're going to keep on manifesting the things that we deserve. And as we do that, we're putting the 8 of Pentacles, putting it to work. We're working on it day in and day out. No more working on our mind of trying to figure out how to put growth in something that should be dead and that should be at the end. The 7 of Pentacles. Gemini, you want 7 of Pentacles because there's an 8, right? That's going to the 8. That's the 9. 9 is independent. And then you got 10. You get it all. But if you don't get out of this 7 and get going to this 8 and keep manifesting, you're never going to get to the 9 and the 10. You have to understand that 8 of Swords, you're not trapped. Don't let nobody tell you trapped, that you can't move forward, you can't find a new job, you can't really have the true love that you deserve, or you can't invest, or you can't put all of this love and attention on yourself is selfish, or you're just in your head about it. Well, if you feel all that about me, you definitely need to be on a different road from me because you don't even see me. And with those type of words, they're not encouraging to me. Okay? And that's when you decide to leave the 5 of Wands. Look, conflict in reverse. Y'all know what I call this card. Anyone been on my channel, this 5 of Wands? But it's also a time of really fighting with yourself about what it is you truly want to put the work in and manifest. You're manifesting something, and now it's time to put the work in, Gemini. I say give them something to talk about. With this 5 of Wands, if it's naysayers and outsiders of how you move and what you do and what you entertain, and you won't give anybody a chance, you don't let people close to you, you know, I was all good when I was nourishing to you, putting you before me, accepting all of this, shit show. I was great, wasn't I? But now that I'm manifesting and moving forward and putting the work in, I'm a different person now. I'm sure I am. I'm one that's not going to be in my head anymore. With the 5 of Cups, that's realizing those 3 of Cups are gone. I'm going to take my 2 of Cups and balance myself out and move forward. And only will I accept cups that is going to nourish my soul, that are ready to come in and be part of my life, who I can share my life with. This is a chit chat, Gemini. I don't know who none of this is going to go with. I don't know. But I say, Gemini, give them something to talk about. I feel they out there talking anyway. Naysayers, 5 of Wands, somebody, you know, and it could be a group. I'm telling you, they could be trying to dupe you. All right. And they don't think people just work by themselves. Sometimes people can't handle you. They have to work in a group. So they got mom, dad, sister, brother. I'm not saying that's it. But this is an example. They got mom, dad, sister, brother, kid, everybody trying to come up. And they know how they need to come up. Baby, they know who the golden egg is. This them in their darkness. That's what that is. And they know that they got to keep a hold on you, an eye on you, can't let you too far, or some mess like that. But you about to change that, because you about to turn your back and start working on your manifestation. And whatever is there for you will be there for you. Okay? Get back to dreaming. Get back to your imagination. Realizing that you are the golden egg. Okay? You're the golden egg. That's simple. Ain't nothing else to talk about. This is what you bring to the table. This is what you have to offer. And especially if someone doesn't see that and they're constantly trying to gaslight you, or they coming in with, well, so-and-so would like to talk to you, or we need to talk to you. Be careful, Gemini, because people can't handle you alone. It's 2 of you, and they know that. Some people know that. They're very deceptive, right? That's why that snake trying to cover it up. But they ain't doing it by themselves. They could be in the midst with someone else. Oh, if we could get Gemini to invest in this, or we can get Gemini to do this, or Gemini is what we need, right? I don't think that, they don't know really what you're working with unless you show it to them, Gemini. I say give them something to talk about. That's it. They want to talk about what Gemini is doing, who's Gemini dating, why Gemini doing this, why Gemini left this, why. Since you want to do that, and some of people gaslighting, teaming up on you, whatever the situation is, because they have this thing about Gemini, you know, it's from the mind and not the heart. Say, well, I'm going to show you how much from the heart I am, because I'm about to lay this egg from the heart. I'm about to glow from the inside out. Sun, happiness, joy, and anything that doesn't bring comfort, joy, and happiness in my life, Gemini, that's what you're going to tell them, right? Anything that doesn't bring joy and happiness into my life, I'm about to show you what I'm working with. So give them something to talk about, Gemini. Bye. Love and light.